Kathy went behind my back, changed Vivian's choreography, and ended up 7th place.
Congratulations. And who taught you this number?
Kathy Stein.
And the name of your dance studio?
Minneapolis Dance Center.
Vivian said her mother's studio. My entire group of people that we had sitting there watching her flipped.
I apologize. Not all competitions ask those questions, and I just didn't even think about it, so I apologize.
All I have in this world is my name. Whether it be in a local competition
it will not
or
happen again.
in a Broadway audition, it is my name.
I know, Abby, and it won't happen again.
Because that was embarrassing.
We need to move on. We're gonna move on. We can move. Yeah, look,
from the wrong costume.
We can move
we moved on. From the wrong outfits.
We're moving on.
We moved
moving on.
I know, but
Abby, I know how you are. I know how you are. Abby and I have kind of been at each other all morning, all because of this whole choreography thing. We are actually going to be leaving early today. All right, guys, we will see you later.
Are you leaving?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're leaving?
Yeah, we're leaving. I hope we have a long drive home, much longer than you guys.
Yeah, but we all came early to watch her.
I know. So we want to wish you guys good luck. I know you'll do a great job. Okay.
Good job, Vivi.
Thank you.
Glad we woke up at 6 o'clock to support her.
5. I'm offended. Like, I really am offended.
Well, we're only
I
there
am
for
too.
like
Those parents are not happy. They didn't have to be here for another 2 hours. They could have had a nice breakfast. They could have taken their time, but no. They all jumped out of bed and ran over her to support her, and she took off. Kendall, the music is just as important. Don't daydream over there. When I look at you and go, stop, you need to hit it.
And here's poor little Kendall, who needs practice and needs to work. She's doing your music. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm so upset that Kendall is spending all her precious dance time, which she does not get much of, sitting on the floor, running the music for 3 dancers. This is ridiculous.
Okay, let's go from the top and see what we have.
I can't believe it. What the heck did Kendall do, or I do, that she has to sit there now and do the music? She
Through
could
a
be in
shoe?
another room. Pardon me?
Threw a shoe?
Are you kidding me?
Well, but you're saying, what did I do or what did my daughter do? Well, you threw a shoe and your daughter still wasn't at the bottom of the pyramid. I'm pretty sure if I had thrown that shoe at Abby, my daughter wouldn't have even been on the pyramid. She would have been on the floor and Abby would have been like snuffing her out like a cigarette. Go away, Chloe, go away.
Catch this leg and hold it. 3.
Their time is precious. They have very little time. To waste it sitting around pushing a button for music is really a shame.
Kendall! Come on! Are you learning something by being in here? Yes? Because this is how a trio works. Do you see what they're doing? Play it. Right there.
The problem is I think if you interrupt this class, she's gonna be livid.
My objective is to get my child out of there and do something productive, whether it's dance, which is what I pay Abby for, or her homework.
I think it's gonna backfire.
I can't believe I'm a nervous wreck to talk to my dance teacher. I should not have these feelings. I should be able to go down and have a conversation with her without all kinds of drama, but I know it's not gonna happen.
All right, play it. Right there.
I was thinking maybe Kendall could be more productive, doing her homework.
She's the swing for this number.
It's been an hour, Abby, that she's been sitting on the floor.
She's helping me.
Abby, I want her to dance. I don't pay tuition for her to be out here sitting on the floor.
Well,
I
I
want
understand.
you to teach her to dance. All those things you said to me yesterday, she needs to work on her stretch, her this, her turns. Why are you not teaching her? Why aren't you helping her with
Well,
this?
because I'm choreographing a trio, Joe.
Okay, so how much longer do you think this trio's gonna take? Because it's been over an hour now.
She yelling? Jill's yelling? She took her 900 voice off for Abby now.
She flushed that down the toilet.
She
that
doesn't
voice.
do it anymore.
No, yeah, she does. She still says, guy.
We come to dance, and sitting there is not dance.
Go. Jill needs to watch out. I'll tell you why. That kid of hers, Kendall, is adorable. I don't want to see anything bad happen to her because her mother's not playing by my rules.
I'm not putting up with that crap anymore.
Come on. If this was your sister, we would be halfway finished with the number.
Well, she's not. Her name's Mackenzie, and she's not Maddie. So, whatever.
And what's the name of your dance?
It is called I Just Want to Stay at Home and Eat Chips.
No. She can't even remember the name of the dance. I just want to sit on the couch and eat chips. Hence the couch. Is this not a couch? Could be a sofa. Could be a love
I
seat.
just thought it would be like my interview.
No.
I thought it was I just want to stay home and eat chips.
All I want to do is just stay home and eat chips.
No. So the little smartass is trying to tell me that that's not the quote that she said, that we're wrong.
I'm not gonna have Abby be mean to my daughter anymore. I can't do it. Abby's not perfect. That's for sure. Abby, why'd you call Mackenzie a smartass? Why?
Because she's trying to contradict me.
No, she said I thought it was I wanted to stay at home and eat chips because that's what I thought it was too. You don't have to call her smartass.
Well, but you didn't hear the way she said it.
Okay, but I don't think you should call her smartass.
I'll never call her anything again.
She said other kids would just remember it in 2 minutes.
Kenzie.
She's like, okay, well, we have 20
Kenzie,
seconds done.
just calm down. Kenzie, you know how this goes. She's just being mean and rude like she always is.
I don't want to do it.
Abby needs to take something out on someone, and she's taking it out on us. But just leave my daughter alone. She doesn't want to mess with me right now. I know way too much. I know so much stuff. Hope she knows that.
I told Kelly that Paige's costume was hanging against the wall. I had yet to pull it out of the bag. I never saw it. Paige, let's see you, babe. Oh, I knew it was gonna be too big. Come here.
I saw my costume. I thought it was very pretty. It's just they normally don't fit.
Are you sure you have this one? Kelly, I think we're gonna need a headpiece.
Abby, she goes on in 15 minutes.
We have to make one. We'll just sew something.
Why is it that my kid always gets the costume 5 minutes before I go on stage, it doesn't fit, and I have to make a headpiece? Please tell me why.
I thought her red
It's every
costume.
time it's my kid. It's either Brooke or it's Paige.
The actual costume's okay.
That is just ugly. Does it look like 13 to 15 age?
Pennywise the clown.
I'm tired of it.
So Abby gives me the costume for Paige 15 minutes before she's supposed to go on stage, and it doesn't fit.
She looks like she has in the bottom of her pants. Everybody gets a new costume every week, and I get
The costume clearly was not the right costume. So instead of saying, oh my God, this is not her costume, what can she wear? It was, it's always my daughter. It's always my, again, the victim.
My kid should have her own costume.
I agree.
That fits more than 5 minutes before she goes on stage.
I'm not letting my daughter go on stage and feel uncomfortable in a costume.
We don't even have a black chair. I'm using a hotel chair, for God's sakes.
But what
But
happens
if this was anybody else, they'd have a hot pink chair with rhinestones all over it.
when she used that word, I almost fell off my chair. You can talk like that in your house, but don't talk like that around my dancers. She should have been expelled.
Just pull the number.
Paige, I'm gonna go pull the number. I need to hear it from you. Paige, are you absolutely positive you want me to go pull this number?
Yes.
Then come with me. Let's go. It's fine.
We have,
I have not pulled a number in years. If a child got hurt and couldn't dance and we needed to reblock it without them, I would pull a number. But just pulling a number because you have a kid and a mom that are acting like two big brats because their costume isn't right, ridiculous. If you don't want to be on stage and you're not confident, that's fine, I will pull the number. But don't think that you're gonna get better sitting on your butt in the audience watching your friends. I think Paige thought Chloe's gonna win. Chloe's on top of the pyramid, and I don't want to get beat by Chloe. So I'll just sit on my butt and not do my routine. That is not teaching a child anything.
every single week, my kids' costumes have either not had one, we've had to wear our old stuff.
But it's never right, Kelly. It hasn't been right in 14 years. It's never right.
It's every time for either my kid
Okay, you know
or
what?
the other
From now
kid.
on, get your own costumes made. I'll sketch it. You take them.
No,
you have
I
it
don't
made.
need you to sketch it. I'll sketch it myself.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, no. Yeah, if I'm getting it made and I'm paying for it, I'll draw the sketch.
Well, then you have to hire
Let's
a
go.
choreographer.
Fine.
Fine. I don't think Kelly has the wherewithal to hire a choreographer, to design a costume, to find a seamstress, and to do it all on time. She wants somebody else. Good riddance. She can have somebody else. Frankly, I have a lot of people that would love the attention that I shower upon Paige and Brooke.
Your daughter just makes me laugh. I just smile.
She was very good. She was so cute.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was great for Alyssa.
I thought Minnesota was cute, but Abby doesn't care about cute. Abby just wants to win. She embraced it, but it's babyish.
Melissa, how long has Mackenzie had pigtails and done this in her dance?
It's none of your business what my daughter does.
But we're talking about maturity and choreography and that
We're
kind
not
of
talking
stuff.
about Mackenzie right now.
No, you
So
totally
don't
just
have to talk about-
Why would you just attack her about? You're attacking her child now. You don't do that here.
I'm not attacking her
You
child.
are.
I am not.
Hold on a second. You guys are not selective about what we talk about. You guys are selective about who we talk about, okay? Clearly, Lynn made a mistake talking about Mackenzie.
No one has said anything derogatory to you or to your daughter. We've just encouraged you.
You guys have a strange way of encouraging me because all you're doing is going at me, telling me how I should be doing things.
And not even worth my air. You keep talking to yourself. I'm done with talking to you.
Okay, so next time you guys write down what you want me to say.
I think you've lost your identity, my dear. Oh, ka-ching!
Can I ask you guys to allow me to learn?
You know, it's fine. I mean, I don't think you're gonna have another chance.
Well, see, that's the thing. Under your breath, you keep saying these rude things
No, I'm
towards me.
No, I tried to help you in the beginning, and you were rude. You didn't want to take the. So, you know what? I know more than you know. Guarantee it. And I'm just trying to help you, like I helped all the other moms, didn't I?
Melissa thinks she owns the ALDC. It's just crazy. Why does Melissa keep insisting that I take her advice? Melissa's advice clearly was not the right way.
What do you want? What are you here for? To sit on your hands and zip your mouth shut and not say a word, but then you want to attack the one person here who has the success. Do you know what her daughter's doing right now? Oh, wait, you don't. She's only 13 years old and she's amazing.
I'm trying to be...
You're not trying to do anything. You're not listening. You haven't listened to a word that we've tried to give to you. You're totally a waste of space.
I was on Lynn's side. I wanted a fifth member on this team, but going against the godfather of all the moms is not the answer. We have fought for our girls to be here. We fight daily. Lynn has no idea what she's walked into.
Kendall K has been groomed to be the next star. There's a pecking order here at the ALDC, and sister, you're on the bottom. I'm not gonna sit here and let you take away everything we've worked for. Not today, Satan. I think Bryn should be dancing behind Kendall, not in her way. Just saying.
I think she thinks she's off to the side, honestly.
Well,
she's dancing up by the teacher. I think she just thinks she's off to the side.
Kendall's like,
Look, here goes Kendall. Bryn's right in front of her.
Why doesn't she just move and let Kendall, dance?
Go sit down where Kendall sat.
It's wrong.
Look at what Nia's doing. Nia's off in the corner.
Nia can't even see herself in the mirror.
is Abby and the choreographer both in there?
Yes.
If it was a problem, they would tell her, don't you think? I think so.
I think if Bryn had a brain in her head, she would know to
Do not
back
call
off.
my child stupid.
If she had a brain in her
I'm
head,
not gonna
she
sit here and
would say
listen
that.
to you. That's my kid.
Bye.
I am getting no end of hate because Bryn is in the front instead of being in the back. If they wanted her to move, you guys would tell her, am I right?
That's right.
Thank you very much.
Abby, this is Kendall's solo, not Bryn's. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so why is Bryn on Kendall's side in her way when she's trying to dance, making a mockery of her?
Jill, she wasn't making a mockery of anyone. That's very vindictive. She wasn't doing that.
Okay, wait. I just want to get this straight. Do you want Bryn to do this solo?
Jill?
You're gonna stick up for Bryn.
I'm sticking up for the child that's in the room that's helping.
Are you kidding me? You never trained that kid. You never taught her a thing.
Why can't Kendall just open her own mouth and say, you're in my way? Move.
Why can't Bryn have a brain and sit in the back?
The real reason that Jill is angry is that Kendall has invested 5 years into this team and doesn't have a whole lot to show for it. And Jill feels like Bryn coming here is going to take away from Kendall. The reality is, maybe Kendall already had her shot.
Bryn, this has nothing to do with you. But you need to learn when the kids are learning their solos, you stay out of their way.
No, but I wasn't dancing in front of her.
Honey, don't talk back to a grown-up. Just say, okay, I'll stay out of her way. Got
Are
it?
you guys yelling at Bryn?
No.
Are you yelling at Bryn?
Go ask your kid what I said.
You can't yell at a kid like that.
Who was yelling at you? What happened?
Jill was yelling
Why?
at
What did she say?
Because she said I was dancing in front of Kendall and I wasn't. And she said you don't talk back to a grown up. And I wasn't even dancing in front of her.
Kenzie, come here. Come here.
What is wrong with you?
Hi, guys.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
I just wanted to tell you that your red was such a nice tribute to Candy Apples. And
My colors have been black and red.
Oh, and my
since
colors have been
19,
yeah,
whatever,
well,
80.
Oh, better give me a birth certificate on that. Mine have been red and white since mine have been red and white.
That woman went right to nasty, rotten to the core. The moms were telling me that you were really
you know what?
dissing me, wondering why they're still with me.
Just questioning.
No.
Time out.
Kathy.
Oh, you think way too highly of yourself, especially the way you dress. Wait a minute. You know what, Christy?
Take it out the hallway.
All right, listen, Nose.
Leave it to Kathy to take it to below the belt level.
You've done nothing but complain about her forever. You need to take your cheap dress.
My
and
dress is not
mosey
cheap.
on
It's
out.
Ralph Lauren there, honey.
Oh, I highly doubt it. Oh.
Go back to junior high, Grandma.
Kathy is the geriatric mean girl.
Be gone,
I'll
witch!
talk
You
to
have
you
no
later.
powers here.